Nice to meet you. Basically what I wanted to talk about today was memorizing words in a foreign language. And so what I want to know first is, do you have any techniques or any particular methods of memorizing words in a foreign language, if indeed you do at all?
Yeah, I do. I'm very much a visual person, so I have to imagine the word and maybe have a picture of it in front of me, and repetition. I have to say it 10-15 times in my head straight away just to make sure the information is in there. But for me, also writing it down and visualizing it are the two ways of learning new words. Very difficult though for me.
Well, it's a problem that a lot of people struggle with. I have a technique that I picked up from Darren Brown. You know Darren Brown?
Yeah.
Right. So basically, it centers around making an image first, making that image as unusual as possible. Taking the words in the foreign language and taking the word in the in your own language, and taking all the elements of that to put together in this image. So, as an example, the word neko means cat in Japanese, and the way that I remember that is I think of a cat with a very, very long neck.
Okay, neck.
And exactly, and this cat is being suspended by the neck, so it's dangling down with its neck, and it's shouting "oh" because it's in such an uncomfortable position, and it'd be terrible. One of the things that you also have to do is you have to add detail to the image. So you have to add, excuse me, let's turn this phone off very quickly. You have to add detail to the image. So your sensory channels, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, and your sense of touch. You can add all these different channels into the image. So imagine stroking the cat's neck, but it's a very, very long neck. What would a cat with a very long neck feel like? How would it smell? Maybe you could even eat some of the fur. You know, what would the fur taste like in your mouth? Probably not very nice, I imagine. It's not the greatest taste in the world, but the point is to make the image as vivid as possible. That way it creates that, combined with the unusual nature of the image, creates a kind of an emotion. And information with emotion is the stuff that sticks. If you put emotion behind a piece of information, it sticks. But you've got to take all the elements of the word, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough to trigger your brain into remembering what this thing is. So neck, okay, we know neck, and then oh, and you have this picture of the cat dangling with a very long neck going oh. You've got the cat, you've got the neck, and you've got the O all in the same picture, and then you add the details and it solidifies it. Makes it very, very difficult to forget.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Excellent. I'm glad you like that.
It really does, actually. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I won't forget neko.